Alright, YouTube, it's Shadow King Nazaru. So, I wanted to get this done before Christmas came around. I decided it was time to finally choose which movie I felt deserved Best Movie of 2014. Now, before anybody says anything, I'm referring to movies that I've seen. And right now, it's a tie between two movies. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. So, as people who have watched my videos know that I really do love these movies. Uh, Amazing Spider-Man 2 gave me one of the best, one of if not the best Spider-Man movies I have ever seen. Did well with the characters, got me a lot interested in got me interested in Electro with what they did. Which before I was not all too into with some of the interpretations of Electro from the comics and in some TV show versions. It's very well acted, as did great on expanding on the story of what they established in the first Amazing Spider-Man, and was going to move on into what they did in the rest of the cinematic universe. Hopefully they'll have that chance if Marvel does not get the right to Spider-Man, which I'm hoping they don't. Then we got Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. Great movie. Sticks very well to the canon story, and it was a breath of fresh air after the abysmal Dragon Ball GT series, which is thankfully non-canon and got retconned by Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, and was a vast improvement, practically a godsend from the movie that shall not be named, Dragon Ball Evolution. And gave us some great character developing moments for Goku, basically going about how he was willing to sacrifice his pride of wanting to be the strongest warrior from training and sheer effort by allowing his friends to help him achieve a power that he couldn't attain on his own. Vegeta also sacrificing his pride to protect the Earth, and we got some great new characters in Beerus and Whis who are to be very epic and as comedic as well. And they also expanded upon the universe, saying that there's not only one Dragon Ball Z universe, it's a Dragon Ball Z multiverse with 12 different universes altogether, with their own god destruction and what have you. So, all in all, both of these movies did great things. Now, the question is, which movie do I think is better? Now, I did like. Let's try to divide these categories. Starting with the stories. Now, with Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, Dragon Ball Z always just have a simple story, but very effective. Basically, this was just trying to expand on the canon and be about how characters need to do whatever it takes to protect the loved ones, even if it means sacrificing your own pride, and also trying to improve upon yourself and not rely so heavily on certain accessories like transformations, because what they did with the Super Saiyan God form was that after the form expired, its power passed on to all of Goku's other forms, from base to Super Saiyan 3. And from that, Akira Toriyama stated that Goku wasn't going to transform past Super Saiyan because the other forms would just waste too much energy, so Goku's just going to try to focus on making Super Saiyan stronger with the power of Super Saiyan God, which was nice, basically hinting back to what Bruce Lee said of fearing the person who who practices one kick 10,000 times over a person who's practiced 10,000 kicks. So it's basically that principle, which is pretty nice. Now, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 did have a great story as well, and all tied together with the theme of abandonment and response to it, and the moral bad things will happen, but you have to learn to move past that and not be consumed by the guilt and let this haunt you for the rest of your life, which is a great lesson. Harkens back to what the moral was in the comic, and we did see a lot of that happening going with Spider-Man's actions causing him to lose his biggest fan, Electro, his best friend, Harry, his lover, Gwen, but he has to keep going on and moving forward, despite all of these. So, I feel that Amazing Spider-Man 2 gave a better story, because it was a bit more complex and had an ongoing theme going on. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 wins this round. The characters were all great in both series. I like Beerus, how he was completely could be this hot-headed, obsessive character who could, if angered, would destroy an entire solar system or galaxy. But he did have a sense of honor, which kept us from disliking him. And Whis was pretty fun. He was pretty much a pacifist and wouldn't fight unless needed be, and always tried to be very social towards the humans. Sorry. Amazing Spider-Man 2 had its great great characters. Andrew Garfield practically brought Spider-Man to life with his portrayal of Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy was done great with Emma Stone, still being a girl who was intelligent and could help Spider-Man, was being a dumbass in distress like Mary Sue from the Raimi Man trilogy. In all, I have to give that category a tie. Special effects wouldn't help much because this was more one's an animation and the other one's a live action movie, so that one's going to be negated. So basically, we're going to have to focus on the main characters, which is between Goku and Spider-Man. And Goku did have a bit of a character developing moment, but it wasn't all that much that it offered great expansion to his character. Just basically about sacrificing pride to do what's needed. Whereas Spider-Man had this huge arc about him learning not to be consumed with guilt over bad things that will happen in his life. He has to keep being Spider-Man, has to keep living his life, which is going to carry out and throughout his entire life as Spider-Man, and whenever he's being Peter Parker. So I thought that was a bigger moment. So I would also have to get I think Battle of the Gods does have one bit of advantage over the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that Goku was not only learning that, but just learning what it means to be how to be a better fighter and better hero, not just from his experience of fighting Beerus, but also from his actual opponent. And he also managed through his determination and honor, managed to earn the respect of the antagonist Beerus, and I'll have like a friendly rivalry with Beerus, which has rather impressed me. So I will have to give this category to Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. So yeah, this is going out quite a toughie. So I guess we can go to the final verdict, as both of these movies are great, and one did better in the story while other did better in character. So, I feel I'm going to have to give this one slightly towards The Amazing Spider-Man 2, mainly on the technicality that Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods came out in 2013. Originally, I wasn't going to let this let this be a factor, but it doesn't feel very fair to exclude that notion out. As being this movie came out originally 2013 in Japan, that would kind of disqualify it from this little competition. So ultimately, the best movie of 2014 goes to The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Congrats, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and everyone who worked on it. And an honorary applause for Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. This was nice going into all in detail what I felt about these movies and which I felt really deserved this title. So, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.